So this is the part of this run that I think is going to confuse a lot of people. It's going to catch a lot of people flat-footed because they'll look at price and say, "Oh, we're falling. There's not much happening." But yet, despite that, behind the scenes, there are some very important things that are taking place. In fact, one of them to the tune of $280 million, the other to the tune of $100 million, both of which are beneficial for ADA price. I want to talk about this with you guys. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. I gotta figure that out. I don't know. I don't know why I'm having so many problems saying that, but that right now at the time I'm filming this video, $1.16, nothing crazy, nothing wild has happened yet today. It just seems kind of like a kind of day. Not a lot of excitement. BTC just kind of treading water. This is the hourly chart here. You guys can see it's kind of flattened out, not a whole lot going on. And yet right now I'm still very bullish on BTC. It's still broken out. It's still above its trend. Again, ADA is still above its 20-day moving average. It's trying to stay as far away from this as possible. And here's the thing, okay? There are profit takers along the way. There are people that will shuffle their bags. We talked about that earlier today, but yet you're seeing a level of resilience from long-term holders that you're not seeing in other charts. So, for example, this trend in terms of whales, we've talked about for a long time in terms of ADA. And what they tend to do is just add, hodl. They tend to not dump their bags. And what's interesting about this is that we're continuing to see this adding from whales. In fact, this is something that Julia mentioned yesterday. I think she was actually just reiterating this point from December 2nd. But the crazy thing about this, where ADA whales over 7 days had added $276 million worth of ADA as of December 2nd, over the last 7 days from now, whales have added $280 million worth of ADA. So what you're actually seeing is this continued just addition. The whales just continue to make their bag larger and larger. And every time we go through one of these dips, one of these pullbacks, it's a huge opportunity for them to continue adding. For example, yesterday was another day that they added 51 million ADA. And I think part of this is a couple things. We're probably seeing some speculators step in as prices flattened out and they're trying to pick up what would be cheaper positions right now while there's discounts going on. And then at the same time, you see the long-term holders continuing to add like they did when price was at 30 cents, like they did when price was at 60 cents. This has been a very consistent theme. But what's interesting about this is, we can look at whales in one of those two ways, long-term holders or speculation. But what we're seeing from exchange flows is another big hint at what their plans are. In fact, over the last 7 days, we have seen over $100 million worth of ADA removed from exchanges. Now, this is a very big deal. For those that have not paid attention to this before, we've talked about supply shock in terms of ADA in the past. And frankly, a lot of this road up here that we saw in terms of ADA was supply shock. We went through such a long period of just removal of supply from exchanges time and time again. I'm sure you guys were tired of hearing me talk about it, but it eventually started to affect price in a big way. We had a couple days of inflows here and there, some profit taking. Those were kind of some of our points of consolidation. We dealt with a little bit of choppiness, a little bit of profit taking, and then the supply shock hit once again. Well, the crazy thing about this is while ADA has been kind of sideways, we're seeing more and more pulled from exchanges, meaning that there is less available to go around, meaning that the next moves can happen faster, more explosive. All right. That's why this next move for ADA could be a very quick shot to $1.50, could be a very quick shot to $2. All right. Depends on how much FOMO is there. Do we get some profit taking along the way? And we've seen some, again, major resilience from holders. This has been a consistent theme for a long time. So I would say that next time we get this push towards the top of our trend, we may have a breach of this. Maybe it's one of these where we breach and come back down. But at the same time, it's a very, very short throw to get up to $1.50, $1.60, somewhere in that range. All right. This isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice. And I need people to understand that these metrics, they don't always impact price right away, right? You might look at what's happened over the last 7 days and say, oh, they've added $280 million. Why isn't price going up? Because there's profit taking. There are people that are taking profit outside of whales. There is retail that is capitulating. There's retail that yesterday, for example, when BTC dropped down to 91K, they dumped some of their assets because they were freaking out. Oh my gosh, if BTC drops 10%, ADA has to drop 20%. And we're not in those times anymore. We're in alt season. We're in a time where you're going to see altcoins start to get a bulk of the capital. Okay. BTC currently sits at what basically a $2 trillion market cap, we'll call it, right? By the end of this market cycle, it's supposed to be between what I have say 3 to 5 trillion. Yet we're supposed to see the altcoin market cap increase. Well, if this is 2 trillion and we're at 1.6 trillion right now in terms of altcoins, that's supposed to be a $5 to $7 trillion market cap. So the biggest growth part of this cycle hasn't even started. I mean, you're talking about very, very significant growth over the next few months and into the next year. And this is what is so exciting about this. This is why long term, this is why it's more important to, I lost my train of thought. This is why time in the market is more important than time in the market. I don't know why I was having problems getting that out. Hopefully that makes sense for people. So we're seeing some very important signs. They're signs of bullishness, signs of resilience, and these are the exact same things that have led us to highs before in terms of ADA. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Again, if you guys have not checked out BTCC, it's the new platform that we're moving to. Again, you can trade on leverage. You can trade ADA. The great thing is it is a leverage asset. So if you want to utilize ADA as leverage, you can do that. Some assets you can do up to 500x trading. It's available for US customers. I know you guys were curious about that. It is less fees. They have offered a lot of the same benefits as Margex when we're using Margex, up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. You can actually earn a 10% deposit bonus on all deposits above $500 for your first time. A lot of great things here. So feel free to check that out. They've been available, or they've been live for 13 years. Seems like a great platform. So appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, let me know your thoughts below. Are you prepared for this boom? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.